I hope everyone is having a great day. Let me turn on the light here. I feel like I need more light, like always. More lights. Maybe this might work a little bit. That's better. I tried to do it here by the window, but um, might fix it a little bit. Turn this. Technical difficulties. Oh my! I have no makeup, as you can tell. I am a little update my life. Life update. I just moved a few days ago, so I I've been very busy the past few days. It has not been easy, definitely, but I'm so thankful. I'm finally at my new place. Well, I'm just like speechless. This is such a beautiful um apartment, and God is good, and I'm just so thankful also to God that I am able to live in this apartment. But yeah, I wanted to that's not the reason why I wanted to come up here. But to talk about this, I wanted to talk about something else that I thought about. I'm gonna try to remember how um somebody I asked me like, oh, you like I'm too I like how would I say it? How did they say it? Um that I oh my god, I got saw a message for a second. That I like basically maybe just how would I describe this word? Just like talk too much about God, or just like um something like that. And it's honestly, it's not, I don't really know how to take that as, but it's just so interesting how they point that out. But I wanted to say, when I was living for myself, when I was doing what I wanted, when I was sinning, when I was backsliding, which I backslid a lot. Nobody, not that I don't remember anybody saying, "Hey, relax, hey, calm down." um Maybe if I did hear preachings, but then nobody was like, "Oh, you're taking this too far, you need to stop, like calm down." When I was drinking, when I was doing drugs, anyways, it's too many things that I did. I'm not proud of. When I was living for myself, I would say, also, and just living for my desires and my ways. Nobody I don't recall anybody just telling me, like, "Hey, that's too much. You need to go back. You need to relax. Um, you need to, find something else. Find God, or seek a God, or stop doing that." You know. But now I feel like it's not a lot of people that tell me this, but now I heard somebody say something similar to that. I can't really remember exactly the words, but it was something like, "Oh, you're too into God," or something like that. And it's like, no, I know maybe you can feel that way. I mean, you have, you can think or say whatever you want, but if I was when I was back then, how I was all in. I want to be all in for God as well. And if that's too much for you, me talking to you about God, that's too much for you, that's fine. You can think that. If you think me reading the word and just telling you my testimony, not going to parties or not drinking, if that's going too far, by all means, I'm going far, I guess. I'm going too far, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with, um, if it's not being accepted, if it's just being called weird, if it's whatever people may think. I've kind of learned that, what ultimately matters is God, and what he what he says about me. And I definitely hear what people have to say, for sure. I don't ignore it. I feel like it's important to hear what people have to say, but it's also important not to take it to heart all the time. And um, yeah, I just I should have practiced more. I always say this. I should practice more when I talk about um God, because um I like to I'm a perfectionist when it comes to the word, when it comes to God. And um but yeah, I just wanted to say, uh yeah, don't slow down, don't change your ways because people tell you, you're doing too much for the Lord because you're going all in, or because you're you're how do I say, you're yeah, basically because you're following the Lord. People are gonna have their opinions, people are gonna say what they think, people are gonna say a lot of things, but we need to focus on God, and we need to seek God, and we need to trust God. um but yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to say. I thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday full of blessings and full of good things. Thank you.